Hi, my name is Adham. No one knows how to pronounce that in America. I don't know. A lot of people struggle. They either call me Adam or Adham, but it's Adham. I prefer that people call me Adam if they don't know how to pronounce it, which is completely fine. I understand that not everyone is bilingual, trilingual, whatever. I am trilingual, which is something that I use a lot when I'm reaching out to agents and managers and stuff. It tends to get a lot of attention. And I'm an LA based filmmaker and actor, but mostly working on my acting right now because this is what I truly want to do. And I've decided that I'm gonna keep vlogging or just making these videos. I don't like to call myself a vlogger or a content creator or any of that because that's just not how I see myself. I don't know. No shade on anyone who's titled like that. I just don't want to call myself a vlogger, content creator. So I'm gonna be making those videos until I make it as an actor. The goal is to put up one video every day until I make it as an actor. It takes a year, it takes two, it takes five, it takes 10, however long it takes. This is just gonna be like a little something that is about my journey. And no clickbait, no, watch this to figure out how to do that or none of that. It's just gonna be super simple, super real, super raw and organic. And sometimes videos might be something about my career, it might be something about some advice I want to give, something bad that happened to me, something good that happened to me. I really don't know what these videos are gonna be about, but all I know is that I'm gonna be making them. I'm gonna be posting them. I will aim to post one video every day for the next, I don't know how long, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, a little bit about me. I'm an LA based actor and filmmaker. I've been living in LA for the past 7 years, graduated from Penn State, moved down here, and I just been doing absolutely everything I could to build a solid career within the film industry in LA. And it's been really, really slow and it's been really frustrating. But when things pick up, you kind of tend to remember why you've enjoyed doing that and why it's worth not finding something else to do during those slow times, even though it's super stressful financially. Especially right now, I'm super stressed financially, not gonna lie. But it still beats taking a job that you just don't really enjoy. I love being on set. I started behind the camera, and only the past 2 years that I've decided that I want to be in front of the camera. And I've kind of always knew that that's what I wanted to do. I just most simply didn't have the balls to do it. But 2 years ago, a little over 2 years now, is when I took my first class and changed my life. Most simply, just changed my life. Everything felt real, everything felt aligned, and I finally felt like this is what I want to do. Because when I was trying to build my DP resume or portfolio, it was so difficult for me to do anything that's. I was literally just hitting up people, be like, hey, I will shoot your stuff for free. I will edit it for free. Please let me do this. Here's my vision. Here's what I could do. I have those cameras. I have those lights, whatever. People would still not trust me and people would still not want to give me that opportunity. And I guess I didn't really understand that this is a sign that I'm a little bit too spiritual in that way, but I guess I didn't understand that this was a sign that I just wasn't doing the thing that I was supposed to do. And so when I've decided that I want to pursue an acting career, everything just felt super aligned. And then within a few months, I've had an agent. And for my theatrical, for my commercial, within a few months, I had booked a commercial. Within another few months, I booked, it was a small role, but it was something. And I was shot the short. It was really cool. People loved it. People loved me. I loved it. I loved being on set as an actor, as talent. It was so amazing. And I felt like I was just part of the story, part of the process. I don't think that acting is one thing that, a lot of people kind of see it as it's above or it's better than other positions or whatever. I don't think so. I think the actor is required to do his job at the utmost best of his abilities, just like everyone else. Because I think the magic only happens when everyone is just doing their job right, you know? And that goes everywhere from above the line, below the line. I don't like using that term below the line or above the line. I don't know. I don't like those terms. I don't like that terminology. I think being an actor is just another position on set. I think that everyone should show up and do their utmost best because that's when the magic happens. Sometimes you're on projects that you're not really into, and that's fine. But that should not stop you from just doing your job right and putting a lot of heart into it because this is what we do, you know. I was reading this book by Rick Rubin, and he was saying that the curse of being an artist is that you're always in it. And that's so true. I feel like, you know, when you're working a 9 to 5, you kind of, and granted, I'm just, you know, generalizing right now. I'm sure a lot of people really care about their jobs and in a very specific way, and they're always trying to make it better or something. But from my perspective, if you're working a 9 to 5, and a lot of people, you know, they when the job is over, they're out of it and they're just in real life now, and they're just, you know, either doing something they love like a hobby, or just spending time alone, or watching something on TV, and, you know, winding down, and, you know, spending time with family, friends, whatever, and they don't need to think about their job anymore, which is in many ways a blessing because, again, the curse of the artist is that you're always in it. So even if I'm not on set, I'm still thinking about what can I do, what can I be doing right now, what am I supposed to be doing right now. Especially as a freelancer, you just have like no job security, right? You get a couple months that are super busy, and then you could get like equally 2 more months where no one calls you, and it's just the nature of it. So yeah, I'm gonna be making these videos. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be making these videos. I'm gonna be posting one video a day. Again, this is just my journey. Nothing special, nothing magical, nothing crazy. It's just my journey. I think my journey is special, but it's special to me. I'm sure it's other people don't care about it. Maybe my close friends care about it. I bet they do. But yeah, it's a journey that is special to me, and I'm just gonna be popping in, saying what I feel like saying, and talking what I feel about talking about, and that's that. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll put one video up and never put any more videos again, but that's not the goal. The goal is to put one video up every day, talking about something. Could be anything. We'll see how it goes. Peace out.